Oh, that was a little light.
She cared too much about getting there, and that's what'll happen. You know what I mean? You'll start to notice it too. Like you'll start to see, oh wow, that was because I just literally didn't. Because the thing is like not every bad thing you do is because of your technique or your mechanics or anything. But literally, it's just because
Game 1.
you got in your
Player
head.
2 to
You know.
break.
Yeah. And you get in your head, the more you can be like, ah, that's what happened. You know, and you just get better. Tried to nudge that through, bro.
Mm. Even if we would have nudged it, though, it wouldn't probably roughed us that much.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Devin, you want to buy a Defy carbon shaft?
No.
400. I'll cut you a good deal.
I had a good idea though. Like I'm contemplating it of just like taping it off right around where I think that line should be. And,
I think on
and
the new
taking
ones,
some
it's
like
4
really
inches.
like I've got some 3000 grit sandpaper right here, and I'm thinking if I just scuff it up and put some baby powder on it, it might save the issue. Like it's really just the problem of the finish.
That's why I want to sell this one. I might get the Gen 3 or I might buy another cube.
The problem with Gen 3 coming out is that Gen 2 is now not worth as much.
The Gen 3's already out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now mine is
But
worth less.
it will sell for $400. But since you took Bright, or what is it called? Bright Scotch?
No, I've used the magic eraser, but it's not enough to damage it. It still looks shiny as hell.
Because it's almost as better to sell the one that you got, and since it's been used a lot.
I mean,
Mine's hardly ever been used.
honestly, I'm just used to it. Oh, foul.
Oh.
Maybe possibly be able to.
Nice.
What a shot.
No!
Right in the heart of the pocket.
I like this background sound too. There's barely any. That's like the sound of silence.
See, I don't know how the professionals do that. I'd eventually get used to it, but I like playing music.
I'd rather there be music, or I'd rather there be silence than Backstreet Boys or Britney Spears playing, which seems to be like a go-to for pool halls for some reason.
Hey, what state do you live in?
Virginia, right? Doesn't make any sense.
No, that doesn't.
I don't know. I'm
Or
in
it's
the
a
wrong
lot of
area
rap.
for my music.
For like,
We're all country music and like 80 rock, and I'm like 80s metal, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, see, I like country and classic too, but I'm 39, so
Well, my uncle's big time fucking country singer. Well, not anymore, but he used to be. Back in the 90s. So I fucking got used to listening to old country music, like red dirt country, surf style, and
so
pretty much anything from the 80s.
So are you talking about like Merle Haggard or newer, or like Waylon Jennings?
Yeah, them guys.
That's what I listen to.
Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash.
Nice shot, whoever shot that.
yeah, that was me. Hopefully, it's a good enough leave.
That was a relaxing shot right there.
Yeah. Good game.
Better yet, I just thought of the greatest trade ever. I'll trade you my Defy shaft for your Mochi.
For my Muchi shaft?
No, your Mochi.
Oh, yeah, no. Muchi shaft, yeah. I'll trade you a low deflection Muchi Pro shaft, maple. But yeah.
Oh, is that a 3/8 by 10?
Yeah. But all of mine are, except for my big.
I can work in my safety game.
If I sell this 1Q, I might get a Joss Q.
Honestly, I feel like until I'm good enough to be sponsored, I'm good with my setup as it is, and I'd have no reason to do anything else. And I need to remember that when I go back to Vegas, so when they walk by with all these cute raffles of these beautiful Muchis, I'll keep my $20 in my pocket. I did hear a story though. One of the tables right next to us last year, the woman was talking about how she entered a raffle the day before, and she just figured she didn't win it, and then she saw another cue that she liked, and she spent like $800 on it. And they called her and told her that she won the Jacoby set. That was like a $4,600 Jacoby set. She was like, now I'm stuck with all these cues and I spent all this money, and she can't sell them because nobody wants to buy any cues out there unless they're buying them from the dealer. Ooh, that was a heck
I
of
would
a
have
try,
just stuck it
man.
in my bag and just play with both of them. But and then you get used to both of them, where you can just pick it up and it's like any other game. Kind of how I am with like McDermott, because I can pick up any McDermott and usually play just as good as my own.
Yeah, I like
Ooh.
McDermott. They're not bad at all.
So you play with them too?
I play with a Mucci, but my co-captain plays with a purple McDermott that he bought in Vegas, and I love that cue. It's just a little bit bigger. It's like a 13 mil tip, I think.
Yeah, that's.
I'm used to the 12. Anything other than that 12 feels too large.
Sure.
What a shot.
Yeah,
Was that you or
I was
him?
set-
Oh wait,
I was setting that up for. No, it was him. I was setting it up for me, and I'm like, hopefully he's comfortable with that. So I can go a little too far.
the 8 moved a little bit.
Yeah. It's not a big deal though.
It's a good leave.
So what kind of McDermott do you play with?
Me, just crappy ones. $200 one. I've never played with a stick over $200.
Oh, so you play with the stars, don't you?
Yeah, I've played with like players' cues, McDermott. You know those like shitty $120 Vikings? I played with those.
Hey, those are actually really good though.
Yeah, they shoot pretty straight. As long as it's straight, I mean, I'm okay.
Same location it was before. Yeah, and most Iceman is the one I have. I've had it for 7 years now. No, going on 8.5 years now. And I paid $400 for it. It's actually gone up now. It's $554 now. But it was just the G Core series. Nothing flashy. It's just blue.
What a shot!
With a normal maple. It's a normal bird's eye maple.
Nice.
Nothing fancy. Let's see if he plays like that.
Nice shot.
So have you ever played with the Griffins? Like the
Me?
Griffin cues? Yeah.
Oh no, I never tried those.
They're pretty
Is that
good.
like another?
They're like $206. They're. I have two people, like my team captain and my co-captain. They're pretty good. I like players too.
Yeah, that was my first stick. Was the players.
The only ones-
$120.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And the first time I actually a family member bought it for me because I wasn't. I've always just played with the house cues and I played with it. I'm like, dude, this is a completely different game. This is crazy. That's when I started to like it a lot. Because there's not really much of a difference between a $200 cue and a $2,000, but there definitely is something to say about. There's a huge gap between a house cue and any other cue. Just
It also depends on who builds the cue too, though.
yeah.
Because if it's like a custom cue or something like that, also depends on the person. I play, I don't know, it might be in my head or something, but usually when I pick up like this guy has a Scotch cue, and I pick it up and it has like a carbon shaft on it. It's just, the balance seems right. In some cues you get that balance issue.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, you guys probably know more about that than I do. Because you guys shop a little bit. Well,
Yeah.
maybe those $1,400 Revos and stuff was really actually worth it.
I don't know about Revos, but I'm not a big fan of Revos.
Those were
When
the. Go ahead.
when my $400 or $500 Defy shaft from the Thermic is better than a Revo, and they charge $600 for them. I liked watching a lot of reviews, and they proved that it was better. The vibration, or like the dense, like the where you drop the tip on the table, and you see how it bounces and rebounds. Like every time it's first time it hits, dead. It just has that less teeny sound too. Like my cousin plays with a Revo shaft, and it's teeny sounding. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of Pyro in general. I think they're overrated. It's kind of like the Corvette and Camaro. The Corvette's overrated.
What do you guys think about the Q-Tech?
I think Q-Tech's a good kid.
That's what I was thinking. Like at first, I didn't really think it was like that great, but it seems like a lot of the pro players are using it. Well, oh yeah, they're using it.
The only thing I can't say from personal, because I don't play with Q-Tech, or I've never owned a Q-Tech, but I am planning on maybe buying a Q-Tech. Like their Avid series or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I see a few Qs that I like in that one.
I don't really know the rail glide on those, but let's see.
Oh.
Oh!
Almost. Almost.
Well, now I'm obliged to do the same thing, right?
Do the nipple trick.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
I've done it only twice.
What, off the side pocket?
Yeah, you hit the point and you come back at you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You have to hit the point just right for it. It's like the way he said, it's very good. Oh. The fluke?
Yeah, what if they came around and just made it? That'd be cool. No, I actually was, when I first started playing this, because the thing is, like, the table's completely brand new, right?
Right.
So, as a byproduct of that, the rails, they have more glide to them than, like, say, your regular table that you shoot on. And so when I was playing this game at first and I noticed that there was like this glide issue, like, man, this game sucks because it's not even 1-to-1. But it was just, I was just ignorant because I'm not used to playing on new tables, you know? And I really haven't found any deviation in this game outside of the one thing I will say is, ooh, that might be
Okay. Oh.
almost. Is that rail compression is a thing. So like if I like smash this into this rail, the rail doesn't compress, like it doesn't rail at all, and so you can double kiss a lot easier. But outside of that, I really haven't seen any kind of issues.
The only one I really have is if you hit too low, you'll miscue. Or if you hit too high, you'll jump it off the table.
Oh, yeah.
Oh?
Yeah.
But that's the only issue that I've had. Everything else is this, if you mess up, it's your own fault. Because it's like the pros, that's all, like, if they hit bottom, that's all they're hitting is, like,
I haven't put enough on that at all.
bottom of the ball, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's things like that.
Yeah, you're right about that. Because if you're really relaxed, you can have just basically mats on the bottom of you. Well, the other thing too is the mouse. Well, here's the thing too. Like, the thing that I wish you could be able to do on this game is to have a thing like grip tightness. I should be able to, like if I'm holding my cue tight, the tighter I hold it, the more English I can get on that. The more like the English reacts off the cue ball, like the quicker it is. It's like
Yeah.
you just get more, you know. And some feel shots like that you do in real life, like you just can't do in the game. Which that's fine, but I just kind of wish there was more, or like it would be so cool if you could pick like a slip stroke. That'd be awesome. We could do slip strokes in the game and the different types of strokes. Pretty much.
Yeah, I get that too. Then you can also make it how you play in real life too. You can make it more how you style, so you're more used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. My other thing is with this game, I wish they'd have like more brands. I've told this to Devin. I wish they had like McDermott and all, like, not even just McDermott, all the brands. I wish they could have the money to buy buy some of the rights to some pool cues or whatever you have to do to have it into your game. Or you have more variety and stuff like that.
They probably just take a percentage of the purchase. You know, like every time they sell one, just like 50% of it goes to whatever.
For sure.
Because I would start like if they had my cue in there, I would start just build my cue and
Or allow for
Because, yeah, when
modding
you
so
only
we
have-
could put our own cues in there.
yeah, like you only have two or three different brands on cues. You have Poison, Predator, and OB. That's like it. And Poison and Predator are the same brand because Predator owns Poison.
Right. Yeah, it's nice that they do have all beach chaps. At least. And like the OB lift.
Yeah. It's only like the little things, like, because it's not like brands is a big thing. It's just the big thing is just the game itself.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna end this right now.
Cheater.
Break them up, bro. Let's go.
Scratch.
You see a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what I was telling Devin earlier was I actually talked to the creators who made this, the two brothers, 3 days ago. I messaged them. I said, guys, can we get a 4-inch bar table? I want 4-inch pockets on a bar table. And also, I want to be able to play 9-ball on a bar box. Like, yeah, of course you can like create like a match and do it.
Yeah, that's what I had to.
Yeah, because like if it was just like a default on the front page, like people would just be, and I could just get into it. You know?
Yeah, like
Instead of-
then they see your game and then they're like, oh nah. I have hardly any data ever using mine.
Hopefully they well then they messaged me back and they said they're gonna try to do it. So I'm waiting for that.
So only two brothers made this game?
That's what I think. I could be wrong on that, but
Well, it would make sense.
yeah, because I think one of the brothers just focused on
Shot.
focused on like obviously the physics and and I think the other brother focused on like the UI and matchmaking, and he did like the shittier job of the two. But I'm pretty sure it's just the brothers, and then that's it. Man, we should have like a main chat or something like it at the very front where you can set up like, hey, does anybody want to play a set? Like just right there. And then also if we could get like a language barrier to where it just automatically translates.
I can do that with the bot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they have games out right now that do that kind of thing. It would be so much nicer because everybody's playing this from all different kind of countries, and it would just be cool to be able to
Understand.
Yeah, to be able to communicate with everybody.
Oh yeah. Especially with AI the way it is right now, it should be easy.
Exactly. Have you guys tried Grok 3 yet?
Try what?
The AI, large language model.
No.
Well, you've heard of like ChatGPT though, right?
Oh yeah, I use it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Grok 3 is like a way better ChatGPT. Elon Musk is behind it, and it's not censored or anything.
What's it called?
It's freaking Grok 3. It's GROK. And you can check it out at grok.com, and you actually get access to Grok 3 for like the first month that you sign up. Otherwise it's like $40 a month. But I've done like some coding and stuff, like I know Python and everything, and I stress test the shit out of it. I'm like, wow, this is way better.
Ow.
It's kind of like a side thing anyways. But AI is getting smart.
Oh yeah.
AI is cool, but at the same time, I don't like it.
But because of like people are gonna lose their jobs and stuff, or
No, it's the AI robots. They kind of ruined it for me. When one said it was gonna turn the world into all robots and make humans slaves, it said it on live TV.
oh, right, yeah, that would be terrible.
And I'm like, okay, I'm done, because it's the self-thinking AI where they can think on their own. They don't need anybody, and they can just pick up things, and they put them in like the animated bodies and stuff like that. My dad showed me that, and I'm like, because it kind of just it scared me in the same time because it didn't stutter, it didn't do anything. It just went straight to the point of, yeah, humans are gonna be my bitch, and we're taking over. And it's like,
And yeah, pretty much.
it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Terminator.
Or iRobot.
The AI took over,
Yeah,
and it started a nuclear bomb that they had to shut down.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just that one where those few robots. They had like 4 of them. They all said they were going to take the world over. use the military drones because they can get, since they're the cloud technically, they can get any information and be.
Oh yeah, for sure. My biggest concern isn't so much AI as it is AI, but the only reason I am concerned about it is not the technology itself, it's the people behind it that are able to kind of put it on like strings, you know, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like oh, I'm gonna have it like
the operator next
play,
casino.
yeah, because I mean you could be like cause it to censor things and have it push certain ideologies and like that's not good for anybody, you know. We need it'd be way better if you know, because the thing is like Sam Altman, you know, he's the Chat GPT dude. I mean, the thing is,
No way!
so the thing about Sam Altman though is, which is really crazy, is that if you try to ask ChatGPT anything political or that has anything to do with like ideology of any kind, like trans or something, or you know, then it's gonna be like giving you answers that
Have you
aren't
tested
necessarily
this?
a reflection. Was that?
Have you tested it?
Yeah.
Because usually if it does stuff like that, I'm just like, you know, you just tell it that it's being biased, and it's like, you're right.
Yeah, and then that's also the other thing too, is like, and I don't, you know,
I don't think it's its fault that it's
wrong.
biased. I think it's the internet's fault that it's biased. Because there were so many special interests trying to trash the Republican side. But the Republicans didn't give a damn enough to try to trash the other side as much. So they didn't get as much internet time. Because we're more apathetic about it. We're just like, we're not trying to like start more trouble on this side. Seems like there's already enough trouble. Let's just try to fix the problem.
No, yeah, I agree with that take, 100%. You know, the thing about, one thing I can say is, I'm not a liberal or anything, but one thing I do respect about liberals is that, dude, if there's a cause that they gotta fight for, dude, they're fucking all over that shit, man. It's crazy. They
Yeah, but
gather
it's,
together. They
it's
fucking,
I feel like
you
it's
know,
not always
they're
argued in the
they're
right
doing it
way.
all wrong. Yeah, exactly right. But they're doing it all wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you shouldn't be violent and like all this other stuff, or like
Burn people's houses down.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that's
But,
I don't think that's either side, honestly. I think those are a separate group of people that are probably employed by somebody dark. Like, people that are seen at all these different places doing the same things, making the same faces. They're always the ones that are pictured. Like, people are paid to go start shit places.
Right.
I don't think
Like,
the general
I get that.
population does any of this until they're
No, yeah, yeah,
incited to do it or shown that it's to be acceptable is when people start acting that way. But most people know how to act better than that.
No facts.
Like half of the things since 2019 has been paid, and people have been paid. Like,
Well, see here where I was kind of going with like what I was saying earlier was that, see, for example, like Pam Bondi, you know, she's supposed to be giving us these Epstein files. Like no, I don't honestly really think anybody's gonna be going to jail or anything over, you know, the crazy stuff that they done to kids. And
I think that there's a lot of people about to go to jail. They just don't know it yet because the audits are happening. We have Kendrick Lamar openly calling Drake a pedophile during the Super Bowl, saying, Drake,
Well,
you're a
he
pedophile.
cleared the
Like,
door.
literally looking into the camera and being like, hey, pedo Drake. And, like, everything's gonna come crashing down. Like, what was that movie about, like, them going to an island and, like, saving these kids? What was that called again? It was, like, free to watch. Like, people donated money so other people could go watch the movie for free. Like, it's gonna happen. All this dark stuff is gonna, like, come to an end. It says in the Bible, like, a few
Hollywood
times,
is
like,
dark.
the wicked shall be slain by their own sword. They will meet their judgment day. It's gonna happen. And we're all gonna get to watch it happen. It's gonna be great.
It's sad to say, but every Hollywood actor is usually some way wrapped up in some very dark shit.
Have you
That's
seen,
why
like, Jonah Hill and, like,
the
all these guys
actor.
bleaching their hair and wearing pearl necklaces? And, like, cleansing their bodies? Like Pete Davidson's getting all of his tattoos removed and he's acting like it's like, you know, I just want to be reliable for the industry and stuff. Like, he's just like, but no, like, it's not good. Like, no, they're just trying to tighten up, I guess.
So to whoever I gave that 7 to, I like that shot. I'm sorry if you don't. Because I actually used to hate this shot. But I like it.
I'm not bad. It's just first time shooting that really on 4-inch pockets. Like regular valley tables, that's what I play on. I can make that shot about 95% of the time.
Gotcha. Ooh, I tried. I didn't have enough space.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to go that far.
I really was just trying to get away with not having to essay, because if I did, I would have missed it.
Yeah, no big deal.
Pretty sure I would have.
My dog's bugging
Yeah,
me.
man,
She needs to go out. I'm like, we either gotta win or you gotta wait. One of the two.
What kind of dog you got?
You wanna see her?
Yeah.
Hop on. This is Mika. He's a mutt. He's a big old mutt. Obviously not spoiled at all. Obviously not spoiled at all.
Yeah, she's pretty spoiled with them expensive shoes.
Yeah, she has decided to eat like all of my nicest, most favorite shoes. Yeah. Because I was sick for like a week and a half, and I think she got used to me being at the house, and then I went to work. And I came home, and the first day was one pair, and the second day was another pair of boots, and I was like, alright, I'm hiding everything and locking it out of my room. And then she dug a hole in the bed, didn't you? Didn't you dig a hole in the bed? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your dad was mad about that one.
Beds aren't cheap. I would be pissed. Shoes are another thing, but a bed,
Ooh, calm down.
I can replace some shoes pretty
Yep.
cheaply, but
Yep, not too happy about the mattress.
$400 later, you
That
get
was
a
it.
cheap mattress.
It was a $450 like memory foam topper, like a 4-inch like double layer. She just dug
Oh,
a
so
hole
she
into
didn't
it. I'm
shoot
guessing it was
up
probably the
the
most
boot.
satisfying thing she's ever dug into. You know what I'm saying?
So is this the foam? It wasn't the actual mattress itself.
Yeah, but still, the mattress was. Oh, get in there! Let's fucking
Nice shot.
go. Yeah, but the topper was like the part that made the bed good.
Well, at least you didn't have to replace the bed though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it could be worse. You're right.
Because you eat the bed, then you're thinking $400 for the bed and then the match, like the topper thing, since you sleep with the topper on it. Or actually, that's when I bought my bed, was 6 or 7 years ago.
My plan
We
when I
paid
bought my
$400.
mattress was the fact that I would buy a cheap mattress and put a really nice topper on it. Because mattresses are overpriced. So I think I spent like $100 on the bed. $450 on the topper. But it's like a cooling, like blue foam. I don't know. It was comfortable.
That's when you just flip it over.
Yeah, I rotated it. I like rotated it so it was like on the side that I didn't sleep on.
Put it at the end of the bed. Flip it and like put it at the end of the bed.
You can only flip it so many different ways.
Well, say if it's on the right corner, you just flip it and then it's on the left corner. Let's do that. And then you don't see it. Unless if you chewed all the way through it.
No, it's not that bad. I guess. Come on. Alright, you have to calm down. Chill. We're relaxing today, Mika. Just relax day, okay?
Yep. I think she is real.
Big
Look
stretch.
her way.
Big stretch. No. Chill. Chill. Chill.
Dick. My dream dog is a bull terrier. I want one so bad.
I hate to be in the group, but I want a Frenchie. All the girls at work got Frenchies, French bulldogs. I think they're being overbred and it's probably not healthy anymore, so I probably missed the time frame where it was good to get one. But man, those dogs are adorable.
Mine, people say they're ugly. But I think they're pretty cool.
I think I got lucky as hell with this dog, man. I literally I didn't know what it was gonna be. I didn't have any clue. I got her too early. At 6 weeks, I had to like bottle feed her and like teach her what teeth were and stuff. Like it was a mess. But she ended up being like a 40-pound dog that was like perfect for my lifestyle. So
Kind of like our cats. They were runts. We saved them. They were like my smallest cat, the skinniest hyper one. We call her Momo. If we wouldn't have got her, she would have died. And the fat one, we call her Fat Ass. And she probably would have been fine, but she probably eventually would have died also. They were both runts, so they were getting bullied really bad by the more healthier cats. Like they both have hair problems.
I want to get a Burmese mountain dog. Those things are so gorgeous. I don't know if you guys know what those look like, but they're those really big fluffy ones with the orange, white, and black.
Yeah.
And they're freaking massive. I was up north in Michigan before I was shooting pool and all that. Working on this house. There's actually a cabin, and I went in there in the living room, and there was a big ass fucking dog. I'm like, that is gorgeous. Like, what is that? And he's like, oh, that's my Bernie's. And so
Oh,
I'm
Bernie's mountain dog?
with it.
yeah, I used to have one. My stepdad had one.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Dude, they're awesome. We used to have the Saint Bernard like when I was a little kid, but she only lived like 7-8 years, I think.
Aren't those really big dogs too?
She was 190 pounds, bro. She was massive. But she was all just white and tan, no black. She had no black at all.
Okay.
She was a very pretty dog. But yeah, dude, the bigger the dog, the smaller the dog, the longer they live. We had Saint Bernard live like 7.5 years. We had a Bernese Mountain Dog live like 8 years. We had a Shih Tzu live 18.5 years. He ate a lot of CBD treats.
That was the secret, huh?
I guess. I mean, it's got to have something to do with it. Because when my stepdad took him over, oh, go ahead.
My grandma had a golden retriever that lived 18 years.
Wow, that's actually huge. I had one too, but 18 years for a golden. That
She was going blind and she was just not. Her health was going down. She could have lived a little longer.
What dog?
But
Like,
she
what
was just
food
not
did they
very-
feed that dog?
Fucking sheep ass fever. Squirrels. She likes squirrels and cats.
Water hose, like garden hose, water, and Walmart kibble. She just had good genes.
Drinking beer. She loved beer.
That's not good. I'm gonna have to mute that sentence.
apparently it was good. The dog lived freaking 18 years.
Yeah, maybe that's the secret. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he would dump my grandma's stand over and drink the beer. And then before that, she got hooked on it because my grandma used to have friends that would.
We've done that for the last 3 games.
And yeah, she would drink that whole dog bowl, and then they would have to carry her inside because she was too drunk to walk. But you know, she was a good dog until she went too blind. She started nipping at us, and grandma, that was grandma's last straw. And she started chewing her skin up, and she started bleeding all the time because she was, I don't know, it was some type of cancer.
Donald, I'm recording.
Oh. That would have been so cool.
Oh, look at that. But yeah,
Yeah.
she lived
I
a long
used-
life. She was a good dog. Until
used-
she saw a squirrel.
Oh, you were just trying to make it, or were you trying to do a free roll?
Dude, did you see that?
I mean, I watched it. I couldn't tell if you were just trying to cut it in or.
What, me?
Yeah.
Ooh,
They-
go higher up.
No, he was doing a 3-row.
I was trying to do the 2 rail where you hit the 1 rail and then you hit off the other rail and it comes back.
Dude, I used full right English on that shot. And that was crazy. This shot is so hard to do. And I almost freaking made it. Oh, but there's foul.
Oh, we're in a 2 foul rail.
Oh, so if we miss, we lose, right? Guess I
Yeah.
might as well shoot it really quick, right?
Oh, dang. Oh, you did the same thing I do on my 3 rails. But yeah, that's how I am. I like on rail shots, I don't think long. The longer you think, the more you're fucking up. You're gonna fuck up on those.
Yeah.
We'll switch the
Well,
teams
this
up a
goes
little
back
bit.
to the conversation we had